Good morning. Good morning. Hello and welcome back. I'm here with my friend and also professional barista from Tucson, Arizona. The reason why I call him professional barista, we have barista Sal here. He is actually a professional barista from our local coffee shop in Tucson, Arizona. He's working for Savaya Coffee in Tucson. So Sal's been doing for about 2 years, right? 2 years professionally working as a barista. So, he knows his coffee, and he joined us earlier this morning as well. So, it should be a lot of fun, okay? So, I'm, I'm going to do some special brew session for Sal, okay? I have a very special brew for him. Before we start, just make sure we have, my video is not, hold on a second here. My video is not good right now, so I'm going to wait till my bandwidth come back. My video is more clear.
I think I know the coffee now.
Okay, which one?
Is it the Gesha that you traded with?
And I have a special brew for Sal. Okay, so we're gonna do a live brew session for you guys. Okay, he doesn't know which coffee we're gonna brew, so it should be a lot of fun. Okay, I'm just gonna. By the way, if you're joining us for the first time, welcome. Okay, welcome to live streaming. We have John joining us. John is the first. Okay, the Brian, Matt. We have a Kingdom-minded warrior. What a name. Okay, Kent as well. We have Mr. Rainbow always joining us. Brian joining us. Okay, so finally my video got clear. The thing about the live streaming, some days we have a good session, comes to video and audio. Some days not, okay? But sometimes I have to wait, okay? Sometimes I have to wait. So Sarah's come back for third times today. Okay, we did the 3 live streaming with the Sal. Again, if you're in Tucson area, let me know. Okay, you can just come hang out with us. This is what we do every single day, pretty much. I have work, but this is the most times I just make coffee, hang out with you guys every single day. It is a very enjoyable time. Okay, so today's coffee is. I have a special.
Oh no.
This is a Gesha from California, Gesha, folks. I don't know why Sal is such a hater, okay? But so this is a Gesha. From Santa Barbara, California. So it's gonna be incredible, Gesha. Okay, so.
Tell them when it was roasted.
Okay, so let's check the roasting date on it. I'm gonna have a Sal to verify the roasting dates.
So this was roasted.
Hold on, Sal, hold on.
This was roasted on November 14th, 2022.
Oh, 2022.
Yeah, there you go.
November 14th, 2022.
No freezing, no vacuum sealing.
Okay, so remind you, today is March 22, okay, 2024. All right, March 22, 2024. Matt said, can I buy you a separate mic? I have to say, the Gesha is like fine wine. If it rests longer, is the better. Okay, I think most people don't know about this, but Sal is shaking his head, but that's yeah. Light Spear say it's too old. No, never. Okay. Lemon and cocoa and cinnamon. This is a California Gesha, and okay. So we are going to brew this coffee. Wow, smells wonderful. Smell that, so let's just, okay. Okay, so let's brew this. Let's go big today. Let's go 16 gram. Okay, let's do 16 gram dose. I know Sari is excited about this coffee here, folks. Okay, Sari is excited about this. Again, this is a good land organic French coffee. Okay, so I mean, you're not going to hear about the U.S. Grown coffee much. Okay, but French is one of few. Not even roast the grower that in U.S. right now. Right. Comes the grinder. Let's use the EK43, and my dripper is going to be MK dripper from MK Studio. So I cannot wait. I cannot wait to brew this one with you guys. Yeah, my Sar is very excited to try this coffee.
No.
Actually, it smells really good, by the way. It smells fantastic. Okay. Okay, let's should be really good. It's gonna be really interesting cup for sure. Comes to resting period. I mean, this is rested well. Okay, rested really well. I know Sar is shaking his head right now. I mean, I think here he is in for treat. Okay, he is in for treat. Again, it's been stored in the. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to expect. So this is roasted on November of 2022. Okay. Today is March of 2024. All right. Should be a very interesting session. We have somebody joining us for the first time. Is that first timer? We have
Vru Delta.
Vru Delta. I hope I'm saying it right. I'm using about 1:16 ratio. And then we'll see how it goes with the drought time here. Okay. Is that too little old? I mean, comes to resting period. I mean, it is a little old, definitely. Okay, definitely a little old for sure, but
A lot old.
seems like to me Sarah he got a lot to say here.
Yeah, I would say it's a little more than a little old. You know, it's what, like 16 months from roast? Something like that?
No, hold on.
Right,
2024.
23,
Yeah. 22. Okay.
November 23. So it's not quite 2 years.
Yeah, not quite 2 years, but this.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have high expectations for this. I have low
It's
expectations.
about 16 months old.
I think so, yeah.
It's about 16 months.
Yeah, typically I don't like to rest that long, you know?
So it comes to resting period, it's about 16, not 16 weeks. Okay, 16 months. Okay, 16 months. Comes to brew time is perfect right now. 3 minutes and 20 seconds, almost 3:30. Okay, brew time is great. I mean, I really like the around between like 3 and 3:30 as my brew time is my optimal. Okay, brew time. I'm just gonna swerve it. Look at the color-wise, very clear as well. Very clarity. Yeah. Cheers, everybody. Okay. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try here. So who knows? Okay, who knows? I mean, again, this is 16-month-old Gesha. Not the regular coffee, just the Gesha. So, still good. What do you think, Sam?
I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, not bad, isn't it? Not bad.
it's not very geisha-like. It's pretty dull. Boring.
Interesting.
There's a very, it's like very tiny bit of character left, in my opinion.
Okay.
And to me, it kind of smells like, I get a little bit of cinnamon, but to me, it kind of smells a little bit like soil for some reason. And the dry smell kind of reminded me of like paper or cardboard.
Okay.
But there might be a very faint, very faint lemon,
Okay.
but it's not very weak
Okay.
notes.
Okay. So it sounds like to me Sal is not that crazy about it. Okay, that's okay.
It could be much worse for how old it is, but you know, in my opinion, you can, for this being a geisha, you can tell it's not what it used to be.
Okay, so we tried coffee that well rested. Okay, well rested. So it's about 16-month-old coffee, very well rested. So now we're gonna try another geisha for you guys. So now I have geisha from Good Brothers Coffee. So this one is a Peru geisha. Roast on March 15th on 2024. I'm gonna verify that date with Sal. Is that March 14th? 15th. March 15th. Okay, so this is roasted last week. Okay, so this is pretty much fresh as get. So we tried the old geisha. Let's say a well rested geisha. This is a really fresh geisha right now. So let's give it a try. And I want to hear what Sal thinks about it. Okay. I'm going to use the same recipe as well, 16 gram. Okay, the 16 gram dose. Comes to paper, I'm using the clean Cafac paper, T90 paper. Okay. Hopefully we have enough water there. We have enough?
Maybe.
Yeah, we have enough water. Yeah, we have enough water. With the T90 is a cone shape paper, but I like to use as flat bottom. So I like to do the folding. Okay, just like that. Just fold it. And then there comes the negotiator as well. Just like so. I'm just gonna make a nice tight forms to it. Okay, just like so. And then I'm just gonna first wet the paper first. Make sure get the form nicely. So now use it as, you know, cone shape paper, but use it as a flat bottom. Okay. All right. So this is the week-old geisha. So it should be, you're going to see a big contrast between the fresh versus new. Okay, they're both geisha, by the way. Smell that as well. Too fresh, right?
Maybe it hasn't opened up all the way.
Yeah, not yet.
But I do get like a green grape, green apple kind of smell so far.
Can you measure it out 16 grams for me? All right. I'm just gonna heat up my vessel here, the server here. Let's use the EK43 at the same time. Okay. Just a little bit of water. Yeah. We have a lot of static in Arizona, so. All right. Okay, let's brew a second brew. This is the Peru Gesha from Good Brothers. I think I have a coupon code for them as well. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing. So this is way too fresh right now, so I want to rest it for about 45 minutes. Okay. I want to rest it for a little while. Trying to degas the, CO2. Okay. Okay, I'm at about 33-second time right now. This is more like medium fine. Okay, about 45 seconds. I'm going to do the second pull. Should be huge contrast between week-old geisha versus 16 months old geisha. Okay, 16 months geisha. Okay, hold on. We have a Brew Delta. Okay, I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Brew Delta. Say, goodness, that's the 10 gazillion.
I don't know.
Yeah, million, billion.
Billion. Quadrillion, I think. $10 quadrillion question there.
Mm-hmm.
Might just be trillion.
Yeah, I mean,
Trillion. There you go.
they're talking about this one right here. This is a quadrillion dollar WDT tools. Okay. This is a fully automatic WDT tools. All right. Brew is almost done here. Okay. I'm trying to, let's see, what's the total draw time is going to be? Most likely, I'm not sure yet. Okay, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes there. Again, if you are joining us for the first time, welcome to live streaming, guys. Okay. Today is, actually, we did 3 times already. Yeah, 3 times already. It is a lot of fun to make. It's definitely a lot of fun to make with friends and I know I think some of you watching this right now. Some of you are watching it from Tucson. If you're in Tucson, let me know, okay? I'd love to have you here, hang out with us. Okay, we'll brew some coffee together. Yeah. Total draw time, 3 minutes and 34 seconds. 3:34. All right. Comes to draw time, I mean, people like around 2.5 minutes, okay? Some people like 3.5 minutes. So what do you like? 3.5 or more like 2.5?
Depends on brewer.
Okay.
Um, Honestly, I go anywhere between like 2:30
Mhm.
up to like maybe 4 or 4:30,
Okay.
depending on the coffee. Some coffees taste good right at 2:30. Some coffees taste good when you really push it to like 4 minutes.
Okay.
It's hard to say.
And I'm going to have Sal taste this coffee. And I'm not going to tell him the tasting notes. All right?
I already saw them.
Oh, you already saw it? Okay.
Screwed it.
Never mind.
I
Sal,
screwed it.
Sal already saw the tasting notes.
I screwed it.
Here you go. Cheers. So this Gesha is more very tea-like as well. So I use the EK43. And comes to water-wise, I'm using the half pack throw water too. So when it comes to brewer, time, grinder, I mean that's checked all the boxes. Okay. The question is, how about taste? Let's give it a try. Wow, apricots, right away. Very tea-like, isn't it? Yeah. What do you think?
I mean, tea-like body, but still a good punch with the
Yeah.
flavor.
Mm-hmm. Definitely missing peach. Okay. Can you taste peach? Not yet. Maybe too fresh
Maybe
there.
not so much. I can get like maybe not peach, but some other stone fruit. Yeah, maybe like nectarine or apricot or those types of fruits.
It's very mellow. Yeah, I mean, this is a drink that, I can drink all day long. Yeah, very calming. Shout out to Mr. Rainbow for the super chat there. Yep, always love to see this coffee stuff. Yeah, I mean, this is great. This is great. So, what do you think about that coffee, Sal? I'm going to have a Sal, what he thinks about the geisha from Peru geisha.
Yeah, I definitely get. I mean, I'm biased since I read it off the bag, but I do think green grape is there.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm biased because I read the bag, but I do feel like there's some green grape, maybe green apple, like in the finish or something like that. And then, yeah, maybe some nectarine, apricot, some sort of stone fruit like that at the beginning. But I've tasted a lot of fresh coffees, and in my opinion, it'll get better.
So again, there's a big contrast between the old coffee versus really fresh coffee. Either way, okay, you don't want to be too old, but same time you don't want to be too soon either, right? You don't want to drink week later. Ideally, you want to drink maybe like 3 weeks out, minimum 2 weeks out. Okay, it's going to be definitely opens up, about next few weeks as well. So again, that's huge contrast between freshest coffee versus old coffee. If I were you, stay in the middle lane. Okay, maybe 3 weeks out, maybe 3 to maybe like 6 weeks range. 3 to like 7 weeks. Do not pass 8 weeks. Okay, definitely do not pass 8 months or 12 months for sure. All right. And then what is your practice on that? So how long you like to wait, and what's the time period that you don't go past?
Typically, with the most modern light roast out there, I'll typically do at least 3 weeks. Sometimes 2 weeks, but mainly after 3 weeks is what I like. Typically, I tend to like coffees, I think, most between 3 and 6. And then, yeah, I think 7 and 8 is when you can start to see some age or, flavors falling off. But I've gotten coffee from Apollon's Gold, and they recommend 60 to 90 days of resting. So I'm still
90.
Yeah, so I'm still experimenting with that, and you know, I've heard many people. I haven't got to the 60-day mark yet, but I've heard many people say that it's worth it for that coffee. But typically, I don't rest that long. But that's what, in this case, the roaster recommends that on their website.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wait. We're gonna rest another 6 more months for this one. We're gonna revisit in this November as well. So which means about 2 years out. Okay, we're gonna revisit this coffee, uh, and see. I'm trying to push it to how long we can wait that coffee is no longer drinkable. Okay, so should be fun as well. Really fun. But again, I mean, personally, I thought this coffee was fine, but Sal thought, it was, yeah, he was, yeah.
It, in my opinion, you can tell that the starting quality was good. Um, because there's like much worse quality coffee out there. I'd much rather drink that than a lot of coffees out there. But in terms of geisha, light roast specialty, it's definitely lacking for me, and I definitely think it's showing some age.
That's why, making coffee is very interesting and fun. Okay, definitely interesting and fun. I highly encourage you to just play with it, right? And someone asked me about Sal, what were you taught about resting coffee after resting? It's a thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What were you taught after resting? I mean, I was taught, originally that during the roasting process, there's a buildup of CO2 in the beans, which when you're trying to brew coffee or espresso, it makes it a lot harder to dissolve the soluble material. As the water is getting into the coffee grounds, the CO2 is pushing it back. I've also heard from many people may not know him, but Samo Smirke is a PhD chemist from Switzerland, and they do a lot of very sciencey stuff and a lot of research on coffee. And apparently, fresh coffees produce a chemical called matantile, which apparently is used to. That's the chemical they put in natural gas to make it smell, so we can know when it's going around.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't think it tastes like natural gas, but apparently that chemical it has been found in fresh coffees. But also just from discords and stuff like that, and then experimenting myself where I like it the best. Sometimes, you're gonna have to mess up a brew or two, to find what's good.
So anyway, you guys hear it first. So again, if you're joining us, welcome to live streaming. Steve, shout out to Steve. Brew Delta, yeah, is a Steve from California as well. Okay. Someone say, is that tea? It's not a tea. This is a geisha, more like tea-like. Okay, tea-like there. Anyway, I hope this video, I mean, I don't know about helping you guys. More like we are hanging out, brew coffee every single day. So, yeah. But I mean, this is fun time. Someone asked Sal's favorite dripper and go-to recipe. We got a question for Sal.
I've been liking maybe I don't think it is maybe controversial, but I quite like the Pulsar. Okay. But like this morning, I had Classic V60 that I really like. Typically, my go-to has been the Pulsar, and I'll just keep the valve closed for the bloom, maybe swirl or WDT, and then for the rest, I'll just do a bunch of pours, just pulses to keep the water above the bed. So that's usually my go-to, but I like to play around with, see what different notes I can get from every coffee. I've been trying to figure out my Oria V4, trying to find out what I like on that as well.
Yeah. Anyway, so I mean, this, but if I were you, Okay, if you're someone's watching right now trying to find the perfect brewer, there's no perfect brewer. Just letting you know. Okay, I try pretty much everything. Just pick the brew you like. Just master it. Okay, and just like grinder, right? Don't look for this amazing grinder. There's no such thing as one grinder fits all. There's no such thing nowadays. They used to might think so, right? A couple of years ago back, but now everything is all specialized. One is better for the filter coffee versus espresso, vice versa. So you have a lot more options and choices now. So just make sure to do your research first before you buying anything nowadays. Okay, before you buying anything. Brian asked me about what do you think about the origami draper. Origami is a very versatile. You can use the cone shaped paper and flat bottom paper as well. That works great, either of them. I mean, that's one brew. If I'm gonna get, I think I'll go to origami because you can use, both, right? So I mean, you have options. Okay. Dixon never tried the geisha. Let's see, is it truly or other opinion? You know what? Sometimes the geisha, if you find a really, really good Ethiopia, give you that extremely clean cup, I mean, they're really nice. Okay, so I think, yeah, you might say, yeah. But the geisha is all, I mean, you have to get the right geisha as well. You could buy, geisha for like $20 per pound. Okay. You could buy a geisha for let's say $100 per pound. Its prices are vary. So just like Ethiopia too. So I mean I'd rather have a good Ethiopia than, poor quality geisha. Okay. So that's my thoughts. Anyway, I hope you guys having a wonderful weekend and I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.